Hello everyone, good afternoon. Today is Friday, April 17th, 2026 at 13:03, and we do have a Day 1 Outlook update to look at for today, and it's gotten more serious. So, excuse me. As you can see, the majority of it, I should say, remains the same, but as you can see, the SPC has now upgraded to a moderate risk for parts of northern Oklahoma through southern and eastern Kansas and western Missouri. So those areas are now under a moderate risk, which is a level 4 out of 5. But the enhanced, slight, and marginal do remain the same. So let's go ahead and see what we've gotten updated. So tornado risk has remained the same here. So tornado risk does remain the same from this morning. Wind risk, ooh, that's what they did. So we now have a 45% level 2 for eastern Kansas and western Missouri. And we also have a level 2 30% for parts of central Kansas. So we do have those areas under a level 2, but everything else remains the same. So we have Kansas City, Wichita, Overland Park, and Topeka having the level 2 45. Chicago, Kansas City, Tulsa, Wichita, and Madison having the level 1 45. Kansas City, Overland Park, Rockford, and Topeka having the 45%. Chicago, Milwaukee, Tulsa, Wichita, and St. Louis remaining under 30%. Indianapolis, Oklahoma City, South Bend, Norman, and Wichita Falls remained under 15%. And Dallas, Fort Worth, Omaha, Minneapolis, and Arlington remain under 5%. So basically the updated is for the level 2 wind threat, 4 to 45%. We could see maybe even 95, maybe 100 mile per hour wind gusts. So I don't think a derecho is really possible. I think it has to be 400 miles for it to be counted as a derecho. But, I mean, you never know. Maybe it might be a derecho type storm. But, yeah, we could see 100 mile per hour wind gusts possible out of that. So, please be prepared today. Also, for the hail has upgraded to a 45% level 2 for southern Oklahoma and parts of southern to central Kansas. We do have a level 2 30% that encompasses parts of central to northern Oklahoma and parts of Kansas as well. So we do have those areas under a 45% hail now. The hail from earlier, majority of it remains the same. So we have Wichita, Madison, Cedar Rapids, Davenport, and Iowa City under the level 2. Oklahoma City, Kansas City, Wichita, St. Paul, and Madison under the level 1. Wichita, Emporia, Derby, Newton, and El Dorado under the 45%. Kansas City, Madison, Overland Park, Kansas City, and Cedar Rapids under the 30%. Oklahoma City, Des Moines, Rockford, Norman, and Rochester under the 15%. And Indianapolis, Milwaukee, Omaha, Tulsa, and Minneapolis under the 5%. So, we could see giant hail, 5 inches, 5.5 possible, maybe. I can't rule that out, so that could happen. So please be mindful of that today. Going into the summary for today, updated summary says, numerous severe thunderstorms are likely this afternoon into tonight across parts of the upper Midwest southward, across the lower Missouri Valley, and central and southern Great Plains. Initially, this may be accompanied by a risk for large to giant hail and a few strong tornadoes before severe wind gusts of 60 to 90 miles per hour become the most prominent hazard by this evening. I still think we might see some isolated gusts up to 100 miles per hour possible, so that's still possible even though they don't say that. But still, there's today's updated hail risk. There's today's updated wind risk. No update to the tornado risk, so the tornado risk does remain the same from this morning. And there's today's updated Day 1 Outlook. Stay weather aware today. Stay weather aware. That is for sure. You don't want to miss out on any warnings today. Make sure you have multiple ways. It might be turning into an overnight threat, so again, make sure you have multiple ways of seeing warnings while you're sleeping. That would be your weather radio, your phone, your television source, your internet source, whatever it is you like using. Excuse me. And if possible, stay and go to bed in your safe spot tonight, just to avoid having to move overnight in case you may end up under a warning of some sort. But anyway, that concludes the updated Day 1 Outlook, and I will have the Day 2 Outlook shortly, so please be on the lookout for that. But anyway, stay weather aware, stay safe, as Ryan Hall would say. Don't be scared, be prepared. It's going to be plumb wild today. And that's it.